Hi, my name's Rob Barber from Bodyboard Holidays, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to catch your first wave. So the first thing you want to do when you come to the beach is be aware of where you're going to go bodyboarding and have a good handle on the safety of the location that you're visiting. So ask some advice from the lifeguards or take some advice from some locals. Establish where the rocks are, where the sandy bits are, and where there's any currents that you need to be aware of. Okay, so when you get to the beach and you're about to hit the water, you've got your wetsuit on or you've got your shorts and your rash vest on, I want you to leave your swim fins somewhere up the beach. You don't need your swim fins for this early learning stage. What you do need is your bodyboard and your leash. So you put your leash on first of all. I always put my leash on with the cord coming away from the inside of my arm, so the thumb side of my arm, so then when I'm laid on my bodyboard, the cord doesn't get in the way. Then when you hit the water, I want you to remember that this is really important, to have your bodyboard on your hip like that, with your right hand on the opposite rail, your left hand on the front corner of the nose. Left hand on the front corner, right hand on the opposite rail, okay? And then you're gonna walk out into the waves and you're gonna be really aggressive as those waves come towards you. So don't kind of be a shrinking violet, step through the waves and be as aggressive as you can. Just wait for that wave to get near you, then step forward as quickly as you can and make yourself small to the incoming wave, okay? So by standing sideways, you make yourself small. By having your board pointed out towards the horizon, you're making yourself small. The thing you don't want to do is hold your board like this, okay, and have your body straight on like that, because it's going to knock you back towards the shore. So all I want you to do is walk out to waist depth water, okay? So walking out to waist depth water and then turn around and point the board towards the shore. And then this is a really important bit. You're going to need to get the timing right for when that wave is about to hit the tail of the board. And when that wave hits the tail of the board, you need to dive forward in a very smooth flowing motion. You need to be like a swan landing in a lake, okay? So it needs to be a very graceful landing onto the water, and you need to transfer your body motion across onto the water by diving forward. So imagine Usain Bolt on the start line of a running race, bending his knees, you know, he'd get right down into the crouch. You're going to get super low so the board sits on the water surface, okay? So you're not holding the board up, the board's sitting on the water surface, and that's going to allow, when the wave comes, for you to access the power at the bottom of the wave. So most of the power is going to be at the base of the wave. So if you try and catch it with your board up here, catching the top of the wave, that doesn't work, okay? Then as that wave comes, the second it hits the tail of the board, you focus on keeping the nose straight towards the beach. So you don't let the board come across your body, keep the nose straight towards the beach, and you go a bit like doing a bobsleigh or sledging down a hill. Ready, steady, wait for the wave to hit the tail of the board, dive forward, and off you go, okay? So when you dive forward onto your bodyboard, it's really important that you don't land on your board back heavy. So you land on your board with your shoulders and your upper torso in the front third of the board. Get your head up and your back arched, because if you don't have your head up, the nose will dip into the water and you'll nosedive, okay? So keep your head up, your back arched, try and keep your knees together, your ankles together, your legs straight out behind you. Look where you want to go. Don't look down, look where you want to go, and then you'll ride towards the shore at speed. The next stage on from that is, once you've caught the waves and you're doing this consistently, look across the waves, okay, and that'll angle you in the direction that you want to go. So whether that's a left-hand direction or it's in a right-hand direction, okay, you need to have your body on the right-hand side of the board if you're going right, and you need to be leaning with your weight going down your shoulder into your elbow, pulling up slightly on the nose, and looking across the wave if you want to go in a right-hand direction. So that will engage your tail into the wave and make your board track across the wave like that. Really good fun. So classic rookie errors. First thing is jumping too soon, okay? If you jump too soon, then you will not get picked up by the wave. The other one is doing the timing right, but as you dive forward, putting the board across your body, that kind of means that you get broadsided and you usually flip over. The other one is that you dive on your board and you nosedive, so you put too much weight on the front, or you put enough weight on but you don't counterbalance that by lifting your head up and arching your back. When you're riding towards the shore and you look and lean and lunge in the direction that you want to travel, and that's the first part of what we call our Bodyboard Holidays whitewater trimming. Once you've got whitewater trimming down, it's time to move on to catching your first unbroken wave, and we'll move on to that next. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope that's useful. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. You can subscribe to our channel here. Watch more instructional clips right here. And if you want to subscribe to our mailing list, then please check it out in the link below.